Hello everyone, welcome back to Prince and Nikki's channel. Thank you for watching our videos. As you saw in the previous video, we had the first floor slab completed. Thank you for all your comments on that. What we want to do today is take you through the next stage where we start laying the first floor block work. For those of you who are new to the channel or have just recently joined us in the last few weeks, what we're doing here is we're building on a land size of 70 by 100, a 4-bedroom house which has a large open plan kitchen and living area with dining and a separate living room downstairs, with the upstairs having 4 bedrooms. So today what we're doing is we're laying the block work to start looking at the setting out for the first floor. Each of the 4 bedrooms have got an ensuite bathroom as well. We have also got a family living area on the first floor which leads onto a terrace. We also have another bedroom option downstairs, don't we?
Yeah, the bigger living room downstairs is future-proof, so in future, in case we can't climb upstairs, that will be easily converted into a bedroom. But at this stage, we don't want any bedrooms on the ground floor, so that is a dedicated private sitting area whereby the important guests will be received.
Yeah, I mean there's a few options downstairs. We've got an area which is listed for a study, but it could be anything for any type room, isn't it really? So
yeah, my gym.
Your gym. So yeah, it could be your gym, it could be a study room or anything. So yeah, that's other options, and that's what we wanted this house to do really, is a house that's versatile.
Yeah, the whole ground floor is very flexible. We can change it to different things when we want. So the design on the ground floor is very flexible.
So getting back into today's video, what we did is we decided to start with the block work and keep pushing through. So we initially started with 1,000 blocks, which were 6-inch in size, and they were the hollow blocks.
Yes, we went for the 6-inch because unlike the 5-inch, the 6-inch will be able to give us enough space to install bulkhead proofs onto the windows, and also the door frames will fit better because by speaking to Mike, the foreman, the 5-inch is just too small when you begin to fit these imported doors onto it. And also even the local doors now, the frames are more than 4 inches. So we just think that the 6-inch hollow blocks will be better fit, so that when we come to fit all those security bars and stuff, we will not struggle in terms of space between that and the window itself.
So what you see here is the foreman and his labourers had started doing the initial setting out. What you're seeing on the video here is the family area on the first floor. You see the wall there by the staircase. That is one of the amendments that we've decided to make. I think one of the key things when you're doing your project is it's really important to have videos sent to you regularly, because when you start seeing the project come to life, there's naturally going to be things that you've seen and think, oh, actually I could have improved on that plan, or let's think about different ideas. So that was one of the things that we wanted to change, was that family living area. Initially, we had planned to have a wall there. However, there's no columns or any structural weight bearing is there on that area. So we decided that we're going to take that wall out and have it with a glass balustrade or some sort of design like that, so that it feels really open plan there and light and airy. So on here, obviously they spent the initial few days setting out the block work, making sure that the just the general layout of upstairs was completed. There was obviously always, with any project, there's some errors. You'll see here on the screen, there's 2 pipes there. That was something that we picked up on, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also we had to rejig the whole of the 3 bathrooms because we wanted a vanity which will be approximately about 600 wide, all across the room. So kind of things you see in hotels, kind of fit out, boutique fit out we're aiming for. So we decided to increase the depth of those walls when you go into the room, but at least to 600, so that our dreams could be effectively achieved.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important that as a project's going, these videos, I can't stress enough how important it is to regularly have the videos. So with the master bedroom, as you saw in the video there was the 2 pipes there. That wall just needed moving a slight little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think is that the issue. What happened is when those pipes were put in during the casting, they were about 25 mil out where they needed to be. So what Mike did is first is to set out to say, this is what it shows on the drawing. Are you happy for us to move it? I say, yeah, I'm happy to lose 25 mils in the room to get a pipe in the right place. And so that's what was done. Yeah, as of any design, particularly these our designs are not into much detail, so a lot of coordination is done on site instead of you just having the drawing and say go and build to that drawing. So it's constant liaison with the foreman every day, speaking how things are to make sure that your dreams are actually being put back onto the ground.
Yeah, and I think what we wanted, when you start seeing the block work being laid, you get a real good eye for obviously the detail, and then start seeing how you're going to do your fixtures and fittings. And that was one of the things. If you see on this screen here, this is the 2nd bedroom, and what you see where the doorway is, I saw in the video that actually to achieve our vanity unit, we actually needed a bigger depth for that. So we looked at the measurements of the room again and slightly changed the placement of that bathroom wall so that it enabled us to have that 600 vanity unit for there. So it's just, these are some of the things that I think are really important when you're looking at doing your project. It's really important that when you're doing the project management, that you have your daily videos, and it's really important that you really understand your project inside out. You need to understand the size of the rooms, how everything interlinks.
Yeah, and also one of the things which is important is that don't let them lay too much blocks before the videos are sent to you. So I'll say if they lay 1-2 courses, make sure you have the video to review it, to say, are you happy actually with that layout? Because we had to make changes whereby things on the drawing look all right, but when it's there, you say, no, that doesn't look right. Let's make this changes. So it's important. Don't be scared of the changes, as we always say on this channel. It's better to get it right now than when you visit home to say, actually, this is not what we wanted.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that we found is really helpful for the way we've designed the house, in such that it is there's not lots of little separate rooms and lots of columns. It enables us to have that versatility with moving things because there's no load bearing.
Yeah, and also I said the thing is our room size are not very massive big rooms, because we wanted to keep this design, the building, to a budget we have. So all this room we got, even our smallest rooms, is bigger than our master bedrooms here in London. So I know I have some friend who went around and said, you could have that room bigger. I said, no, it's a guest room. It's bigger than my master bedroom in London. So
yeah,
it's okay.
No, that's it. As those of you who have stuck with us for a long time now, you'll know that we're very keen to make sure that it's a manageable project that's it's twice the size of what our home is here, but also it's achievable for us and within a decent time frame. We don't want to spend years and years doing it.
Yeah.
So as I was saying about the important key features, it's just bear in mind that you need to obviously make those regular changes on site when you're doing things by getting those videos, and you need to be flexible that changes will be made. We all have a dream and we all buy into our drawings and our designs and we all think it's perfect, But the reality is when you're doing things, you do need to have that flexibility. And you need to be able to have either yourself or someone else that can help you problem solve. As I said, with drawings and structural things, there will be issues and problems, so you need to have that knowledge and understanding of how you can problem solve on there. So what you're seeing here is they've done the 4 courses of the block work, and what we wanted is a few videos from the roadside. This wall you're seeing here, that's actually not the boundary.
The bush is in our land.
Yeah, so all the grass there, that's actually where the wall will be pulled forward to, because the land, initially when they put the wall up, wasn't it?
You can see the post there where the girl just passed. That's where the water is, our incoming water.
Yeah, the water outlet.
And that is a boundary. So after our boundary, there's a space just about 3 foot to the main road. So I was discussing the other day with Maya, we will have a flower bed just to come to just about a foot away from the main road, because you don't want a bush between your house and the road, so we'll just get that tidy.
Yeah, so obviously that wall, we'll pull that forward, and that will give us a decent size for the front of the house to enable us to have the driveway and things at the front. Now, what you're seeing here is the 4th bedroom.
Yeah,
so this is the guest bedroom, the smallest bedroom. And then obviously you've got the hallway. What we made sure at this point when we were seeing the videos is that all the block work, all the doorways are parallel for each room. We wanted everything to be matching. So this is the point where you start checking. So if you see here at this angle, we was just visually checking that all the doors are in the correct place. And it's just really making sure that you're managing the project from a distance and making sure that everything's as per your drawing, but also that what you wanted. So here they've done the 4 courses, they've set out the room shapes, and we were now getting to the point where the 4th course is where the windows are starting to take shape at the next course. So we will have another video that comes after this, which is including the windows. And that's another thing is to check, isn't it? Another thing to check off the list is the windows, the sizes, but there's a lot of things to check. You really need a long checklist.
I'll give it to you for checking the details, because sometimes I get this video, so I just had a scan through in and stuff, but you go and look much into the details and stuff, that is not right. So yeah.
Yeah, there's one thing I do is I don't miss a trick. I don't miss anything. When I see something, I'm just quite good at visualising. So here, if you see that wall on the stairs to the right, that is the wall. That's where we got to the 4th course, and we said actually that would be really nice if that wall wasn't there and it was all open plan. So you've got the terrace and the family area all open plan with a nice glass balustrade. So we took the decision then, before they continued doing the block work, look, we said to our foreman, just take that 4 course out. There's no load bearing. We will come, we will see it. If you want to put the blocks back up, we will, but actually we think we just want that there, what you're seeing, open plan.
Yeah, because that wall is not a load bearing wall, so there's no problem of omitting that wall at all. But the rest of the walls here, majority of them are load bearing. So we spoke to the structural engineer, so there's no problem in omitting that wall at all.
Yeah, and it's really important to have the conversations with engineer and your foreman throughout. So yeah, we're now at a point where we would be preparing to continue with the block work. Once you've got the setting out, just going up is easier. It just gets easier once you've done the initial checks and things.
One of the things we have built into the design is a space which is continuation of the main corridor from the family area. Then in the front of the 4th bedroom is a space for storage, and also where we will put our central water heater. We just want one central water heater to serve the whole house. So we built some space, also storage. Well, what we've realized you need is more than anything is a storage upstairs. We don't want just to keep all the wardrobes in the individual rooms covered in stuff. So we got space there whereby we'll build some dedicated storage so that we can store your towels, your bed sheets, and all the other things that you use upstairs.
Yeah, I mean,
over
there's
there.
options. We can either build on the whole wall, on the image on the screen. We can build floor to ceiling, kind of like built-in wardrobes, or benches, seat and benches, because there's another window there, so it could be like a little nook for reading and things. So we have options, but you've got to think when you're doing the build, you've got all your kind of linen and your laundry things. There's lots of other things that a working household needs storage for, so we wanted that as a separate option.
Yeah, and also that window, the window, having a window there is also us adding into our cross ventilation because, as you know, you always have power cuts in Ghana. So, in case there is a hot day and there is power cut, then the design ensures that there is a cross ventilation through the house. So all these things have been clearly talked through when we're sketching this up.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments below what you've done on your project or any questions that you might have about how we've designed our house. Just drop the comments below and interact with us. As I said earlier, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in our next video. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you.